In commemoration of the 10th anniversary of the International Day of the Girl Child, the Global Soccer and Charity Mission celebrates girls across the globe, implores the federal government of Nigeria to pass the Gender Equality Bill, also reiterates its commitment to defend their rights and provide opportunities. The convener of the Global Soccer and Charity Mission, Victor Okpana, made this known on Tuesday at the International Day of the Girl Child held in Abuja. Speaking to newsmen, Victor Okpana says gender equality is not only a fundamental human right, but a necessary foundation for a peaceful, prosperous and sustainable world.
Girl child, generally, particularly in this part of the Africa where we are, have actually been marginalized for quite a long time. There have not really been much attention given to the girl child. And truly, there is no nation that can be developed without the major role being played by the women. And those girls' child, they are the ones that grew up to become a woman. So if we really want to get it right, get a nation, a nation that is responsible, get a nation that is progressive, then the place of women and a girl child can never be overemphasized. I really want to use this opportunity to talk to every corporate organization that has the opportunity to agitate or further improve the right of the girl child. I'd like them to use this opportunity to do more in the aspect of getting the girl child right being defended. In fact, I want to say this practically. There is no development of any nation without the major key part of the women. And the women are the girls.
Earlier, the acting director of the Federal Ministry of Education, represented by the managing director, Mrs. Tekwata Masi, in her speech disclosed that the awareness so far has helped reduce ill treatment affecting the girl child. Also, there is so much to be done and all hands must be on deck.
The girl child, as we all know, is faced with a lot of challenges to their well-being, which emanates from the family, school, community, places of worship, and the society as a whole. The girl child suffers unnecessary discrimination and stigmatization.
On her part, the chief web developer, National Open University, Grace Ingenti, advised parents to enroll their girl child in digital skills as they can learn so much on the platform and also monitor their activities as a girl child is important to the nation.
The area of computer science and digital literacy is an environment that is dominated by the male and so I took it upon myself. I was determined. I set pace and I set my own schedules to make sure it fits into my plan, my academic work. And so this is what I came to tell our girls, that they need to be determined, they need to be focused, and they're not forgetting the God factor. Because in everything we do here on earth, the God factor will never be overemphasized. So I also encourage them that digital skills in this time and dispensation is a must for all the girls.
Also, Dr. Osaze Obaseki, CEO, LA Place Metaverse, says sensitization of parents and individuals towards the girl child achieving its goal is priority because they are entitled to their right to life.
Awareness for them to know that they are loved and that they have a special place in the hearts of their parents, families, and friends, and that's what we are here to do. And today's event is quite an important one because I can see the girls, the young girls brimming with hope and aspiring to become the next future leaders that we look forward to. It's not just about the government, it's also about the families and everybody around. We need to do more than what we are doing right now. Personally, I'm not an advocate that relies on the government for everything. We all need to join hands together to make things work. If the government do their part and we don't do our part, it will not work. And if we do our part and the government doesn't do their part, it will not work. So it's just a case of everybody coming, putting hands on the table and say, let's make this thing work for them, and it will work.
QA students who share their opinion on what they learned.
So I learned that girls shouldn't give up because of gender discrimination. They should instead maybe learn a skill, learn tailoring that can fetch them money and they can be able to enroll themselves in school. I also learned that being a girl does not mean you're limited only to the kitchen or maybe you're just meant to marry and give birth to children. I learned that being a girl, you should not be limited because maybe you're a female gender, your own is just to marry. No, I learned today that as a girl, you too also have your rights, and you should stand up for that right and speak for that right.
Girls should learn how to know how important they are and unleash their power and know their rights because their right is their future.
I've learned that we should fight against gender discrimination, and that the women and that the girl child has a right to say what we go on in the country.
Day of the Girl Child is observed annually on October 11. International Day of the Girl Child was first observed in October 11, 2012 by the United Nations. The day focuses attention on the need to address the challenges girls face and to promote girls' employment and the fulfillment of their rights. The theme of this year's International Day of the Girl Child is Our Time is Now, Our Rights, Our Future. Esther Oshusoya, Voice TV Nigeria.